is one part of Sri Lanka that has cool weather in the night, and certainly with the covers on, some sweating took place overnight and the cracks did disappear when the covers were taken out this morning, but still looks a perfect batting track and a lot of runs to be scored on this wicket. So that's the synopsis from Bandula Wanpura in the middle. And he also goes on to say that the ball would tend to keep low in the second session of play. That has been one of the features of the Askiria wicket. And a large crowd coming to watch this Wills World Cup game between Sri Lanka and Kenya. Sri Lanka already through to the quarterfinals in this tournament, but Kenya looking to beat Sri Lanka today. And there's the toss. And Maurice Udumbe has won the toss and put Sri Lanka into bat. We'll join Haritha Perera for an interview with the Kenyan skipper.
Candy, I'm sure whatever the result, you're going to enjoy this game.
Absolutely. We came here to enjoy ourselves and to play good cricket.
What do you think about the lineup of your team?
Our 17-year-old is not playing today. He's got an injured finger. He fell in the bathroom. So we've replaced him with another medium pacer. And Tariq Iqbal, the wicketkeeper, is also not playing. So only 2 changes we've made.
So what have you decided? Bat or field?
We're going to field first.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
So Kenya making 2 changes to the side. And Sri Lanka making the 1 change, bringing in Upul Chandana, who did not play against India last week. So capacity crowd at the Askiria Stadium. And the Sri Lankans opening with Sanath Jayasuriya and Romesh Kalavitana. They've been extremely successful in the middle overs cricket. And Jayasuriya hits this over the top. And that's a big hit. That clears the boundary. That's 6 runs to Sanath Jayasuriya. Jayasuriya loves to play that stroke. Made no mistake about that. Ali to Kalavitana. And stripped away towards the mid-wicket. That's racing out to the mid-wicket boundary. That's 4 runs to Kalavitana. So Kalavitana straight away into the act. Loves to play shots, and Sri Lanka 12 for no wicket in the second over. He picked it up so well. Another short delivery, and Kalavitana pulls this from outside the off stump to the mid-wicket boundary. 4 more. The crowd's absolutely elated. There's that short delivery from Ali, and Kalavitana dispatching that to the boundary. And this one is pulled away, backward or square. And that's a big hit from Romesh Kalavitana. That's 6. Here's a picturesque view of the Askiria Stadium. The short delivery is pulled by Kalavitana. That's the replay. Timing absolutely exquisite. And this time Jayasuriya drives out towards point, racing to the boundary, 4 runs. Umpire Steve Dunn signaling the 4, and certainly Sri Lanka's opening pair, Jayasuriya and Kalavitana, setting this ground alight. Outside the off stump again, Jayasuriya on the back foot, forcing that towards the point boundaries. That's 6. So, for the looks of things, another blazing opening partnership from Jayasuriya and Kalavitana. They treated the Indian bowlers with no respect last week, and the Kenyans too finding them a very difficult proposition to contain. Smack off the middle of the bat, cleared the fence by a couple of meters. So Jayasuriya in full flight at the moment. Another big hit from Jayasuriya, racing out towards the mid-wicket boundary, and that's 4 more. Sri Lanka 36 for no wicket in the 3rd over. And Jayasuriya again on the onside towards the long on. Good bit of fielding on the boundary. Jayasuriya gets a couple for that. Total up to 38 for no wicket. Big brass sounds also evident on the grounds. Taken the full by Jayasuriya. Out to extra cover. 4 more. So 3 overs completed. Sri Lanka 42 for no wicket. Shot outside the off stump, and Kalavitana on the back foot. Back cuts down to 3rd man. Gets 4 for that. And the Sri Lankan scorecard is certainly accelerating. And Kalavitana going over the top towards long on, racing out to the boundary. 4 more to Romesh Kalavitana. So that brings up the Sri Lankan 50. And Jayasuriya this time ending his bat, pushing out on the onside towards square leg. The batsmen come back for 2. So that's good running into the wickets. Jayasuriya and Kalavitana having a very good understanding. Shot, and Kalavitana pulls this one over mid-wicket. That's 6. Great stroke from Romesh Kalavitana. And the Sri Lankan total advancing to 70 for no wicket. And this time Jayasuriya plays that over point. That's 6. Timing absolutely perfect. And Jayasuriya this time keeps this one to extra cover, and that's 4. Sri Lankan total up to 82 for no wicket. And pulled by Jayasuriya out towards mid-wicket, and out caught. A good catch. And Jayasuriya departs. Sri Lanka 83 for 1. So here's the replay. Jayasuriya pulling that one. Not quite getting hold of it. Good catch taken at deep mid-wicket. Jayasuriya departs for 44. So Guru Singh, the new batsman in the 7th over. And there's Guru Singh's World Cup career records. This one is stripped away, backward a square by Guru Singh, 4 to him. 88 for 1. The batsman out, Jayasuriya for 44. And he's got him. Kalabitana is gone, bowled. And Sri Lanka lose their second wicket. And that's the wicket that the Kenyans wanted. The danger man, Ramesh Kalabitana, playing right across the line of that. Angry with himself, out for 33. Aravind De Silva, the new batsman in. And his World Cup career records, played 16 matches, average of 28. The batsman going through for a quick single. Good single responding well. So good bowling by Aravind De Silva. Sri Lanka 89 for 2 in the 9th over. Guru Singha drives, full face to the bat, and that's running out to long off boundary. 4 runs to Guru Singha, total up to 93 for 2. Lots of colourful banners at Askiri today. And that's Guru Singha on the pads. What a shout. A bit too high, hitting him over the roll. There's the replay. Edge dropped by the keeper. Ball running down to the boundary for 4. So a life for Aravind De Silva. Certainly catchable. And Sri Lanka total 102 for 2. There's the replay. Thick edge. Beats the diving wicket keeper. And one it up for Kenya. There's the Sri Lanka scorecard, the Jayasuriya and the Kalabitana, the batsman in the pavilion. There's a big appeal down the leg side. Umpire Dunn says no. Udumbe disappointed he didn't have Guru Singha. Acrobatic attempt by the wicketkeeper to take that. Certainly clipped Guru Singha's pad. And that's pulled by Aravind De Silva. Backward square. Fine delivery. That beat Guru Singha all ends up. And Suji can't believe it. Guru Singha down the track. Hit over the top. That's a big hit from Guru Singha. From Paidan in action. 119 for 2 in the 15th over. Driven past the bowler. Out towards long off. That's 4 runs to Aravind De Silva. The Kenyan bowlers unable to contain the Sri Lankan batsman. If you watch the replay, he couldn't hit it straighter than that. Out to mid wicket. The ball. 42-42. Down the leg side, and that's hit away by Arvind De Silva, down to fine leg. And it's pushed away on the onside. And there's the Sri Lankan 150 in the 22nd over. This time De Silva making room for himself. Bring that towards point, gets 4. De Silva sweeps and sweeps well. Down to fine leg, that's 4 more. Again De Silva sweeping. Finds the fielder down at fine leg. That brings up Arvind De Silva's 50. Coming off 48 balls. And Gurusingh hitting over the top this time. That's a big hit. And that's 6. The umpires kept very busy today, signalling the 6ers and 4s. 186 for 2. There's the replay. Gurusingh taking one step down the track. And De Silva pulls this one back for a spare. That goes into the boundary. 4 more brings up the Sri Lankan 200 in the 29th over. Gurusingh pushes out on the onside, picks up 1, and that's Gurusingh's 50. Acknowledging the applause from the 15,000 spectators present at Askiri to watch this game. Gurusingh goes to the top again. That's a big hit. And the 33 overs completed now. Sri Lanka 225 to 2. There's the replay. Gurusingh making use of the long reach. And Arvind De Silva works his way towards mid-wicket. That's racing out to the mid-wicket boundary. And that's 4 more to Arvind De Silva. Pick the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. And this one is pulled by De Silva towards the mid-wicket boundary, and that's 4 more. So the Kenyan bowlers dropping a bit short, and Arvind De Silva absolutely strong in that area. He loves that stroke. And taking a full opportunity of some poor Kenyan bowling. Full toss. Pull towards a long on, and that's 4 more. So the Sri Lankan total up to 240 for 2 at the end of the 35th over. And this time Gurusingh back cuts down towards a third man. And all the Kenyan bowlers could do is watch in dismay at this superb batting performance between Gurusingh and De Silva. 247 for 2. The partnership now 161. And Disila back cuts down towards third man, but it's well stopped. Hit it hard into the ground. Super bit of fielding at backward point. And Guru Singh this time launches this towards long off. And that's another big hit from Guru Singh. One bounce to the boundary. It's in the air. And he's dropped. So Guru Singh gets alive. The rare opportunity, the Kenyan fielders do get a chance, and they have spilled it. Here's the replay. Guru Singh going for the big hit. The fielder taking his eyes off the ball, paying the penalty for that. Slash this time down towards backward point. That's 4 more. Sri Lanka total 264 for 2. And Disila back cuts well down towards the third man. Gets 4 for that. Total up to 271 for 2 in the 39th over. And Guru Singh lofts this one. And it's out caught. That's a good catch by Tikolo at long off. Guru Singh using his feet down the track. Didn't quite get hold of it. Looked to clear the line. Tikolo takes a very good catch at long off. And Guru Singh departs for a well-compiled 84. And the Sri Lankan skipper Arjun Rantunga in the middle. Playing 21 World Cup matches. That cuts down towards backward point. But races to the boundary. So Rantunga very strong off his wrist. Silva on 97. Looking for that elusive century in World Cup cricket. And this one is clipped away towards backward square. Gets 1. And Rantunga back cuts down towards backward point. And the fielder does well to get a foot to that. And he gets a couple. 292 for 3. Pushed out towards mid-on. And Narendra Singh completes 100. And he's the first Sri Lankan to score a century in World Cup cricket. Coming off 92 balls with 12 boundaries. Down the track and looking for the stumping. That's wide called by umpire Ramasamy. So close call for Aravinda De Silva. Down the track and hits this down towards mid-wicket. And that's a big hit from Aravinda De Silva. And he's the danger man when he gets going. And that cleared the boundary. That's the replay. And runners of this time trying to back cut. The question being asked. Rantunga sweeps and sweeps well. Down to backward square leg boundary. 4 more. The Sri Lankan total racing up to 308 for 3 in the 45th over. This time, kick outside edge, down to third man, and that's 4 to Ranatunga. So all the Kenyan bowlers could do is watch in amazement. And Aravind is down the track. And that's a big hit. It cleared the boundary at least by 4 or 5 meters. Sri Lanka 322 for 3. There's Aravind De Silva launching to that. And Ranatunga pulls this one backward of spare. 4 more. .331 for 3 at the end of the 46th over. So that's the run rate, 7.2 per over. And De Silva pulls this over the top. That's racing out to the long on boundary, 4 runs. So Suji coming for some stick. And Aravind De Silva in full flight. Jubilant crowds watching their local heroes in action. And De Silva pulls this up towards mid-wicket. And that's another big hit from Aravind De Silva. And that clears the boundary as well. .346 for 3. De Silva down the track. Hits that to long off. And that's 6 more to Aravind De Silva. In the air. Fielder getting on it. And he's dropped. So a straightforward chance going a begging. Piccolo dropping Aravind De Silva. And this could prove costly. Overthrows. So here's the replay. De Silva 2 steps down the track, hitting towards long on. Piccolo getting under that. Perhaps losing his concentration for a moment. And drops a vital catch. So Ranatunga sweeping this time down to fine leg. And that brings up Ranatunga's 50 of 29 balls with 9 fours. Tripped away by Ranatunga. Backward a spare. The fielder doesn't bother to move. And it's 4 to Ranatunga. So the Kenyan bowlers having no answer to this powerful Sri Lankan batting side. And De Silva again going for the big hit. In the air. And that's 6 more. So Aravind De Silva enjoying himself. And what innings this has been from De Silva. Pulls out on the offside. And this time is out caught. No mistake about that. Modi taking a good catch at long off. And Aravind De Silva departs in the 49th over. Modi keeping his eyes on the ball. And a standing ovation from this crowd as Aravind De Silva departs for 145. Hashan Tilakarat, the new batsman, comes in with just under 2 overs in this innings. And this time Ranatunga gets a thick outside edge. Ball down to third man. That's 4. So the Sri Lankans are piling on the runs. 382 for 4. And there's Tilakaratne settling in. And this could be the highest in one-day cricket. Possibility of run out, and he strikes the wickets, and Tilakaratne is running back to the pavilion. He knows he's gone. Ali with some fine work. There's the delivery, and Tilakaratne just pushing in front, trying to rotate the strike and let his captain have the strike in these last 9 balls. Had no chance, and Mahanama coming out for the first time for Sri Lanka in this 6th Wills World Cup. And Ranatunga rolling his wrist that time, running down to backward spare, and that's 4 runs. And Ranatunga hiking this one over extra cover. That's 6, a big hit from Ranatunga. And certainly Ranatunga enjoying himself here. What an innings it's been from him. 387 for 5. So the last delivery of the Sri Lanka inning. And that's hit away on the onside. And that's 4 more. So Sri Lanka ended 397 for 5 in 50 overs. And this is the highest made by any team in a one-day international, beating the highest made earlier by the West Indies against Sri Lanka. They made 372. And now Sri Lanka taking the honor of making 397 for 5. So the Kenyans needing 398 to win. Certainly a very tough task. Bowler Pushkumar. This is back cut down towards third man. That's 4 runs. So Chudasama straight away off the mark of the first delivery. Very wide indeed. So that beat the batsman, beat the wicket keeper, and that's 4 wides. Edge, and is dropped. The Chudasama has a life. Kalabitana going for the catch. Here's the replay. The thick edge. Kalabitana getting his gloves to it. And Mahanama trying to take it on the rebound, but doesn't hold on to that. And this one is back cut down towards the backward point, and that will be 4. Well played indeed. That's racing out to the extra cover boundary. 4 more. Kenya 26 for no wicket. And this one is clipped through extra cover. Well played. Timing absolutely exquisite. And the was coming for some stick. Down the track, and that's hit over the top. And they cleared the boundary. No doubt about that. A big hit from Chudasama. And this time was unable to hold on to it. The ball bouncing off his hand onto the stump, but the non-striker was in. Here's the replay. Hit firmly, was getting a hand to that. And the ball now falling on the bail. dislodged one bail, but no damage done. Big question asked, but certainly down the leg side. And Otiano is gone. Goal by Vaz. And Sri Lanka take the first Kenyan wicket for 47 in the 8th over. Here's the replay. A fine delivery from Vaz. Yorking Otiano. He departs for 14. Steve Ticolo, the new batsman. Certainly one of the frontline batsmen in the Kenyan side. And here's an aerial view of Askeria. And the Chudasama petting up there. Good delivery from Muttai Muralidharan. And that's a late cut played by Chudasama. Very seldom it's seen these days on the cricket circuit. He gets 2 for that. And he's chopped that onto his wicket. Chudasama departs. So Muralidharan strikes and Kenya are now 51 for 2. Pitch outside the off stump and Chudasama going for the late cut again. Thick edge onto the stumps. So there's the replay of that dismissal of Chudasama. Maurice Dumbe, the Kenyan captain, and he was out without scoring. So Ticolo this time playing a crisp stroke down towards the mid-wicket. Picked up about a metre or so inside, and the batsmen get 3. And this time Modi driving well on the offside. So Guru Singh down to the boundary. We'll take a look at that. And there's Guru Singh getting a hand to it. Modi coming forward. Full face to the bat. The Vaz. Flat return to the wicket keeper. Pulled by Ticolo towards mid wicket. Donaldson pitching outside the off stump. And Ticolo picking up that very well. And this one is clipped away towards mid wicket. That's 4. Ticolo didn't bother to move. Oh, that's 6. Umpire Steve Dunn calling that a 6. So good stroke from Ticolo. Partnership now 55. And Ticolo tries to sweep and half-hearted appeal. The ball running down towards the fine leg boundary. Cut off by Sanat Jayasuriya. And that's pulled by Ticolo through mid-wicket. And Pushkumar dropping that shot. Ticolo rocking back on that. And pulls it over mid-wicket. Another view of the Askeria Stadium. And Jayasuriya bowling a full toss to Modi. Dispatches that down. Backward a point. Ticolo pushing out to the covers. Quick single. And there's overthrows. Jayasuriya's throw. Not hitting the stumps, and Pushkumar not really looking to get behind the stumps. There's Jayasuriya. Modi working it back for the square. Dharmasena the fielder. So the partnership now 100 between Tikolo and Modi. And Tikolo back cuts well down to third man. What a fine player Steve Tikolo is. He's proved it in this 6th Wheels World Cup. Just dropping that shot, and Tikolo on the back foot. That wraps Modi on the pad. Question asked from wicketkeeper and the bowler. But Modi well stretched forward. And Tikolo down the track. Loves this one. Over long off. That's a big hit from Tikolo. That's 6. So the Kenyans sticking to their task, trying to chase this massive target of 398. Reached 160, 170 for 3 now. And Tikolo again clipping this one towards mid-wicket. And that's 4 runs. So Kumar Dharmasena making a hash of things down there. Should have cut that off. Tikolo on 80. That's nicely worked away off his pads. Steve Tikolo picking up 2 for that. That should be close. The bails off in a flash. Here's the replay. Nice flat return to Kalvitana, but Tikolo was home. And Tikolo pulling that over long on. In fact, it was Bhavanatha substituting for Arvind Disselbaus in the field. He took the catch, but he was over the boundary at that stage. So it's 6 more to Stephen Tikolo. So Modi threw for a quick single. And the throw from Muttai Muralidharan, a good one, strikes the wickets. And here's the replay. Muralidharan in very quickly and throws the wicket down. And Modi looked out. And there's the third umpire's decision. So Modi run out. Good throw from Muttai Muralidharan. And a good partnership coming to an end between Steve Tikolo and Modi. Disappointed Modi walking back out for 41. And Kenya lose their 4th wicket. So Tikolo brothers now in the middle. And that's pulled away down towards backward square leg. And that's 4 runs. 192 for 4 in the 38th over. So that's Steve Tikolo working that away down the back for the square. So Tikolo drives out towards long on. That's 4 runs. That's well struck indeed. It had a lot of timing. The power was there. The fielder had no chance in cutting that off. So Ranatunga and Kumar Dharmasena. And that's a good delivery. And that beats Tikolo. He's out clean bowled. Yorked himself. And Steve Tikolo out. Super delivery from Kumar Dharmasena. Kenya 196 for 5. Tikolo out for 96. Certainly deserved to get a 100. Angry with himself. But what a fine innings from Steve Tikolo. Held the Kenyan batting together. Got a good delivery from Dharmasena. So the second of the Odumbe brothers, that's Edward Odumbe in the middle. Brother of the captain, Maurice touching the bars. Catch. 199 for 5. In they are. And that's down to the boundary. So Tikolo making use of a very loose delivery from Dharmasena. 210 for 5 in the 43rd over. Ranatunga the bowler. And that's smashed away on the offside. Racing out to the long off boundary. 4 runs. And Tikolo drives again out of the offside. Good bit of fielding from Sanat Jayasuriya. There's Jayasuriya picking up cleanly and the flat return. And that's a big hit by Odumbe. And he's out caught. So Mutta Muldaran taking a good catch at long off. Edward Odumbe departs and Kenya 215 for 6. He went a long way up, but Muralidharan kept his eyes on the ball, took a good catch. And certainly the Kenyan innings now falling apart. Edward Odumbe out for 4. Onyango, the new batsman, playing in his first World Cup game. Hit out to a long on, and that's 4 runs. Driven out, could be close. The return struck the stumps. Let's take a look at that. Nice flat return. And Onyango was home, no doubt about that. And that's hit over the top. And that's a big hit. Clears the boundary by several meters. Onyango using the long handle. So the highest aggregate of runs scored in the World Cup. Look at that again. Short delivery and Onyango turning his head to that. Certainly didn't keep his eyes on the ball and didn't duck out his way. Well taken by Mavanathu Pattu, fielding at the mid-wicket boundary. Substituting for Aravinda De Silva, who's not on the field. Onyango goes and Kenya lose their thrown wicket with a total at 246. So it's all over bar the shouting now at the Askiri Stadium. Sri Lanka looking to take this game very comfortably, making 397 for 5 in 50 overs. Onyango departs for 23. So in the 50th over, and here's Hashan Tilakaratna bowling left arm. And this is a fun over for the Sri Lankans. Sri Lanka winning by 143 runs. So tremendous comradeship between the two teams. And Kenya will remember.
We now come to the presentation of awards, and I would like to welcome the presentation party. Our chief guest this evening is His Excellency the High Commissioner for Australia in Sri Lanka, Mr. Bill Tuadel, Mr. Anna Punjeheva, President of the Board of Control for Cricket in Sri Lanka, Hilary Marceline, the Treasurer of the Board of Control, Mr. Pradeep Roy, and Mr. Thilangu Sumatipala, one of the Vice Presidents. First of all, I would like to welcome the winning captain, Arjun Ranatunga of Sri Lanka, to come forward and collect his winner's check. Arjuna, it was a wonderful game and the team played so well.
Yeah, I thought we batted really well and we bowled a little awful today, but we will come back really good in the quarterfinals.
That's when the